Alright, this is Iron Bill. I'm back with another video. This is going to be an upload tonight rather than a stream. Again, I had to work today and it's supposed to be a day off, but it sure hasn't been. And I know I use that excuse a lot, but it's not an excuse, it's a reason. This stuff's really happening. I do believe everything's recording and looking proper. I'm going to show a little bit of PvP, and not because I was dominant in it or anything. In fact, I was very mediocre, but I am trying to use some different weapons, and I'm running my Titan. And I'm just trying to try some different stuff. And today I'm doing the bottom tree striker with Hallowfire heart. That's not too unusual, but I'm running the Mida. And I'm trying to use the scout rifle a bit more because I want to work on the headshot aim, because Mida will punish you if you don't hit the headshots. I'm mixing that with an auto rifle, which is probably not the best combination. It really needs something more like a shotgun. And I've got that Mind Benders that I got from the quest that I really ought to try out. Would probably have done better if I had, but especially when you have the shotgun rushers kind of grinding into your face, which we had a few of those tonight, but not too bad. I was able to, and it's interesting that I can with the Titan. I seem to be more willing to backpedal, and float back and fire on shotgun rushers. I don't know why I don't do that with my other characters, but with the Titan for some reason I do. So there are some examples of that, not as many as there should be, and my vertical game could be a lot better. But the Mida presents some interesting options. One of the things that it does is that it flinches. And you'll see a couple times that a sniper just can't get that last shot on me. He finally does get me in one instance, but usually I can keep the sniper from making the kill if I see the sniper first. So let's go ahead and play here and see what's going on. Now, this is like my third match in, and I get dumped into one in progress, and of course we're behind 7 to 25 before things actually get going. The Mida also gives me increased mobility, so I'm going to just grenade and punch that guy and just keep moving because they're really on all sides there, and if I stop I'm going to get pinched, and I want to immediately run towards my friendlies. I see him there. Now the only problem with doing what I'm doing is I'm exposing myself. Now see, I put some flinch on him and he had to back up. Now had he been a better sniper, he probably would have popped me the second he came around the corner because he would have pre-fired that angle, and with the revoker it wouldn't have made any difference if he missed. He'd have gotten the shot back. But this is going into the auto rifle deal. He tries to throw the well, and I'm not really quite sure how he did that because his back was to me. And it seemed like he just whipped around backwards and tried to melee me, but I had him. That's when I think my internet connection is probably suspect, because that kind of stuff really shouldn't happen. Alright, so I choose wrong here. Or I thought I did. Yeah, okay, so, nope, got him. That's the one, that shotgun slide right there, and he just cleans us up. I knew there was some situation there where I gave up a kill that I shouldn't have. I turned my back on the guy in the room because I had a teammate there, and I thought, well, that'll be okay. Now, here's where you want to use the Mida, and one of the reasons I stuck with it. I didn't land any good shots there, but the guy was head glitching. We're going to take C. They're going to pop out of that cave, I'm afraid, so I'm going to sit here and just wait for a second. And see, the sniper just couldn't do anything about that. I'm going to back up a little bit here, recover, and I'm trying to disengage at points when it's smart to do so. I'm trying to keep an eye on the radar. They're behind us now, so I'm going to push in towards the heavy. It's already been taken, which is too bad. I didn't realize that it was already up. But at least our teammate got it. Now I don't want to push him in the back, but we need to get over here in a situation where we can control that back island. I put enough hurt on him that he had to back off. My teammate, I believe, cleaned him up. Going to move back around towards center. And I don't play the middle all that much. I think I was trying to go for B to help out. And really just trying to do a little bit of map control here. But they've got a lot of people here, and you need to be careful. Yeah, and where they are right now, they're going to get C. And I get stubborn here. I should have just taken off immediately. And I'm holding the wrong weapon for what is probably going to be a close fight. He decides not to continue to peek it. If I'd been a better shot, I might have gotten that kill. They are pressing for it now. I'm going to whip around here. And I think he comes over the shotgun. No, melee. But I got him. He was trying to whip around and shoulder charge me over the top, and I wasn't where he thought I was going to be because I'd backed up. My movement, interestingly enough, with the Titan in ways is better than it is with my Warlock. And there I should have come over the top with the super. And I couldn't outrun him. That guy was going to be a pain, and he's the top of the lobby. But, you know, I died there because I isolated myself. And I had nowhere to go. I was running into trouble. And even if he hadn't killed me then, his teammates would have pinched me. There's just nothing to be done for. So I'm going to keep an eye on the heavy this time. I'm going to make them, at least I thought it. That was my intention anyway. And I should have turned on the person behind me, but I'm trying to defend A. Watch this. He's pre-firing, but it's not going to do him any good. We got it. Could not let them have the triple cap. I mean, that's really what occurred to me at the time. All right, he's still up there, but we've got somebody behind us. I thought it was a super, so I decided to back on out of there and not take a chance. And watch this. Grenade barely did anything to him. He just ran right through it. That's frustrating when that happens. He was just able to slide right through my grenade. And he's the one who probably owned me the most. But that makes sense. He was top of the lobby. He was owning everybody. Cleaned up back here. In a position to kind of watch some areas. Okay, now watch this series. And I'm just moving back and forth a bit. Now, he's in the cove there. I get him. There's another one up there, though. Yeah. And I know he's there. And there were a few of us putting fire on him, but Mida does flinch. And, you know, as long as I would use it this way, this is, you know, Mida all day long. He's going to peek around here again, and I know it. He just can't finish the shot. We've got to get B. And we are. Now, I'm not getting a ton of kills. I'm leaving people with fragments, and, you know, I'm ultimately getting taken down because of stupid positioning on my part, or staying in situations. I'm willing to take a death to hold an enemy off a position for just a little while, especially if it's a triple cap situation, but, you know, in a close game like this, I don't need to be dying at all. I need to be living. And he did step around and finally get me with that because I didn't move. And I could even say that's my fault. I flinched him. He just popped and timed it well. But I came out on top on that guy more than I didn't. This is a good spot to be if they're coming down that corridor. And I know he's coming out. And I don't finish either one of them. They come out together. And I decide to switch aim. I should have finished the one, then back down. Just a bad call. And that was a critical moment right there. You know, we might have won the match if we could have kept B. But we didn't. Got a super, and I decide to hang in here and see if I can fire him down. But every kill he gets a bit of a shield back. And remember, it goes to 125. Oh, wait a minute, it's 150. This is not Iron Banner. I would take those fights all day long with this gun. And I don't know why that stutter's happening all of a sudden again. This happened in one of my previous recordings. I did not notice this when I filmed it. I don't know if it's the buffer here all of a sudden not keeping up. I don't know. But I apologize for that. We're nearing the end of the match, though. And it's competitive. You know, yeah, see, It didn't matter what I do there. That super had me. I couldn't have run from it. And they just made the critical plays, you know, when it got right down to it. And I don't play this super enough. I should have just been patient there. And I figure I'm going to get pulled down. And I've tried to kill my teammate. Yeah, I mean, just that was just inches, you know, this way or that way. Um, I could have made the difference. Did not. Let's see where this winds up, though. There we go. So I wound up with 15, 5 captures, 1.67 efficiency. You know, actual kills that I had was probably less than 10 because this figures in the assists with it. That McFrazzleberry, though he was and Bwiddle, and Bwiddle owned me, but McFrazzleberry I did okay against him because he was mostly sniping, and I had the weapon to kind of counter that. So as bad as this looks, that's probably about how I play most of the time. Between there and about 20 uh, it is about my zone most of the time. Now, it doesn't always work that way in streams. And today in Iron Banner, the few matches I did do, the matchmaking wasn't so good. Solo queue in Iron Banner is not a whole lot of fun, and yeah, it's shown. So anyway, good news. I did get my chest piece for my Titan, so now I don't have to finish Iron Banner on it. So tomorrow I'll pick up Warlock and put what remaining time I have to use there. And I think that will probably be where I finish off the week. So I'm going to try for my Pinnacles because all I need there is a helmet. And then I'll have 1060 on everything. And once that happens, man, I just do what I want to do. And solo queuing into Iron Banner and getting smashed over and over is not what I want to do. You know, when matchmaking's like this in Control, I kind of like it. It's not that bad. You know, I'll get owned and I'll gripe a little bit here and there, but it's fun enough to play. It's quick and easy, and you know you don't have to have teammates to do that. So with my schedule the way it is, it works in pretty well. And I think in terms of viewership, people probably tune in more for that than anything else. So I kind of feel like I need to play it anyway, whether I like it or not, which is interesting since I don't do this for a living. Who knows what goes on inside this head? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw tonight. And, you know, any comment you want to add for my horrible gameplay, please feel free to do so. But with that, this is Iron Bill, and I'm signing out.